Hello and welcome along. Today on Thornton Farm, we're going to get started on the harvest. We have the barley here, and it is ready to harvest. So we've got our combine out. This is a New Holland CX8090. It's a slightly older model of New Holland, but I wanted to give it a try. So we're going to be doing the karting with the Axion and Stuart trailer. Let's get to it. So we will start up our combine and get it harvesting, and away we go. There we are. And we're putting down straw because we need it for our animals. We're down to a single straw bale. So we're going to be doing doing baling probably next episode, depending on how far we get through this episode. But then that's why I've set it up to start at the field so that we can get through this as quickly as possible. We have, it's a fairly big field, field 13, but I'm hoping it's doable. We've done this field at this kind of speed with this kind of width before in an episode, so we've got a fairly good yield off it, which is fantastic. What we will do is we'll get the Axion up running beside us. I think hopefully we will get the whole way around the field before we need to empty. We are at, oh, that's just disappeared, 24%, so I don't see why not. In case you're wondering, we have actually gone forward 2 days instead of one. One of those wonderful points where a combine seems to slip on something there. It's alright, we got past it. We're going through to early autumn. The crop wasn't ready yesterday. So, yeah. Which is why our various animals are showing up at the top with low food levels. But it should be fine. We will sort out. Everybody's got enough food for us while we're doing the harvest, so that's good. And we can sort all that out in a bit. The sheep have been cleaned out again. But I'm currently showing those cleanliness 0 because it takes a little while for that kind of thing to show up on here. So for some reason, there we are. So we are at 60% and we're over halfway through the field. I think this is going to be close. I think this might be very close. Oh, this is nice. I like the inside of this cab. This is a very nice mod, this. Reminds me an awful lot. Well, we had a... I'm trying to think. I think we had a TX 75. I think was the combine we had on the farm. Whichever, if that ever appears as a mod, I will be snapping up. There we go. And we are at 89%. We will grab the Axion once we get round here. And get that following beside us. Where are we? 95%. Oh, come on. 96. 97. I don't think we're quite going to make it. Yeah. Look at that. So reverse up a bit. We shall go and get the tractor. Should be able to fit along the side here. As long as we can get past this tree. Yep. It seems this tractor still has course play set for this field. We'll clear that while we're empty. There we go. Right, we might as well leave this tractor here once that's done. And so 25. Although we might move it a bit because it is slipping. There we go. Right, we'll move it away from the water because it was sliding into it slowly. There we go. And away we go again. Perfect. So we should get... Certainly we should get the Headlands done this episode. Which if that's the case... we will probably be doing the main body of this field in the next episode. We will see how we go. I'm always tempted to do a time-lapse harvest, but to be honest, I quite like the idea. It's something I've done a few times, and I quite like. It's doing the Headlands as part 1 and then the main body of the field as a part 2. So we shall see where we get to. We are getting a really decent yield though. So our iron is 45% full. So I did pick a trailer that takes about 2 loads from the combine. So that is done on purpose. So we will have to tip after this is done, but that's all good. That makes it, that should make it easier to keep track, and it's a little more realistic. And one way to do it would be to have Giant's trailer. And, you know, then stick the entire field onto it. If we're doing 2 rounds of the field and getting a full trail off it, we're going to get a lot of barley off here, which is absolutely fantastic. It's just the question of what to put in here next. I think I'm not sure actually. We need. We have no wheat, but wheat I think we're going to go and plant in our soybean field for next season. We have no so barley we will have lots of. What else have we got? Canola we could do in here. Sunflowers we could do in here. Actually, canola might be a good crop to put in here next. That would be quite useful. Wheat and sugar beet, I think, is probably the way it's going to go on our 3 fields, and hopefully add a 4th. Yeah, I very much want to add a 4th field to our farm, which we could put all sorts of things in. It all kind of depends on how much corn our pigs eat. Because if I need a large field of corn, we will see where we go. But it's... oh. We are 67% and almost round the field again. So we should make it the whole way around this time. With any luck. If that's the case, we will probably put the tractor on follow me to empty this time. How is it? We are, yeah, we're at 75%, so we can turn the tractor around and put it on follow me. There's no point in trying to do that before we've made it round the corner. And then we will do our 4th turn around the field. Right. Go up to the corner here, turn around. And then see how that works. Right. No, that's the wrong vehicle. Yeah, there we go. That wants to turn out a little bit, actually. There we go. Oh, this is small. Right. Right, I wanted to keep the tractor on follow me because what I want to do is fill the trailer up so that we can it can go and tip. It's only at 90% at the moment, so you can come with us. while we top it off. $93. So we want to do 4 headlands really. $98. And oh, we are so close to topping this off now. Well, the first thing we need to go do is we do need to go and tip some of this with our pigs, because our pigs are down. Oh, there we go. Right. So we'll put that in. And hop out. Don't follow me off and head away. Right, so down to the pigs. Tip this for them, and that will take their grain off the setting. Yeah, and then we are going to have power food and grass to do for the cows, but we won't do that this episode, or next we will be doing that. Probably live stream actually. There's a lot of power food they need. So I'll tip this here first. Wow. There we go. That's a lot of grain they took from that trailer. It's good, but wow. That's an awful lot of grain they took from that trailer. So we're back over this way and tipping into our store here. There we go. And back we go. Once again, we will park over here. And get going with our combine again. Now normally I would leave the combine going with a hired worker doing that. But obviously while we're doing the headlands we can't do that because he won't work his way around. It is one of the things I miss about Auto Combine. I need to check on that mod actually. The sort of the new Auto Combine type mod, just because it would make this a lot easier for doing stuff like this, for doing headlands. You can then use a normal hired worker when in the field itself, but yeah, headlands the normal hired worker is fairly useless for, or completely useless for. The alternative, of course, is courseplay, but I don't really want to do courseplay around the entire field just for that. So my hope is that the auto combine like mod will reappear at some point. There we go. Right, and so we want to do one more headland, which will actually be quite good, I think. While I did want to do baling for next episode, I think we are going to be doing the main body of this field. It seems really realistically as well, because we have tram lines for once. So we have somewhere to cut into the main body of the crop. Okay, so one more headland. So 4 headlands. We are at 39%. So, yeah, we have to go and get the Axie on in a little while. Right, what I am going to do quickly is just go and get those bits we missed. Or I missed. Go. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with the yield we're getting on this field. I mean, the only thing that we haven't done on this field, which we will be doing for next season, is radish. And we are going to be putting the radishes in here. We will... I don't know if... It's a good question. I don't know if you do a fertilizing and then put radishes and then cultivate them in, if that counts as the first stage fertilizing towards the next crop, which is a very good question. I will be intrigued, actually, to find that one out, because we have a lot of muck to spread on this field. We probably won't be putting in any winter crops. The only one we would have any opportunity to put in would be some winter wheat. But we're going to pretty much put radish in everywhere. So just to see if we can increase the yield enough. I'm also not going to spend too long in winter on this map. We will probably do an episode or two on some forestry, but in the main part, there's not a lot to do, and I want to get into the spring and get back into the summer and see if we can get another harvest and see what yield we can get from using the radishes. Because we got close on Cobra, we made it through to the winter. And we're about to get back through to the spring with radishes planted everywhere, but didn't quite make it. And we can't plant radishes in fields that we want to do winter crops in, as we discovered, because they don't grow enough by the time that you're looking to cultivate them in. They need to be in the ground over winter. Ooh! Ah! Was not paying attention to how full I was. I destroyed a bit of crop as a result. Never mind. Yeah. We will get the 4th headland done, and that is where we will end. There we go. Whoa! What is that tractor doing? Oh, I can't. Don't you dare. What was going on then? There we go. Got past it. There we go. That's better. It's like it decided the best way to get beside the combine was to go through the back of it. And 7 does actually seem to be the better width. Yeah. I'm a bit miffed by that. Right, we will continue with the tractor until we reach the end here. There we go. So that is our 4 rounds of the field. We will go and tip from our tractor. That way we make sure that we are starting with an empty trailer next time. But that's 1.5 trailers roughly, which is, yeah, it's about 30,000 litres we've had off this field so far, and that's just off the headlands, which is a fantastic yield so far. Reverse up. Okay, and two. So, with this, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.